Okay, this is a travel story about, short one, all one page, about Athens, which is the capital of Greece. And if you've never been there, it's miserably hot in the summer. And the summer is when all tourists have taken over the whole country, and it's probably the worst time to go there. We were there for a friend's wedding on the island of Crete, and this is a memory that I came up with where I was in Athens by myself, basically getting wasted in the tourist area, which is basically the only interesting thing to do with this tourists. And you have to drink. I don't anymore, but this is 14 years ago. So anyway, I have Greece on my mind these days. I am revisiting both Zorba the Greek and Henry Miller's Colossus of Marousi. A few recent conversations with a few different friends brought those books back into my consciousness and how they should be required reading for the herds of tourists who invade the country on a regular basis. Hence, the conversations also brought back a scene from July of 2000, the last time I traveled to that country. At that time, I had no job except for a few cobbled together freelance writing assignments. I held 2 degrees from the university down the street, but I had drank away any possible academic career and was living on a friend's floor above the supermarket. My solution to this predicament: go to Greece. So there I was, a pre-smartphone summer. It was way over 100 degrees in the Plaka neighborhood of Athens. A squatting battery of American tourist families surrounded me. In a roped-off taverna courtyard with potted plants and dust, hazed with pollution, I occupied one of 100 tiny square formica-looking tables. A bouzouki player, older than dirt and wearing a sequined vest, plopped himself on a chair by the counter, jammed like there was no tomorrow. With a plastic fork, I powered through a dirt-cheap meal on a white paper plate. A slab of tourist moussaka plus a native salad and something else buried with an avalanche of garlic. I found it hysterical that the Greeks would bastardize their shtick to the point of force cramming a Greek salad on throngs of tourists, but there I was. I had studied enough to order a liter of beer. Megalo means large, but since I had finished it along with the next one, a bountiful carafe of Retsina now sat in front of me on the faded orange table. While I ingested concrete fumes from nearby sewer construction and God knows what other flavors of pollution, the bone-cold Retsina provided a sandy, resin-flavored counterpoint. It is the Greek chilled wine intended to accompany native food, lift the spirits, and ease the pain of a grotesquely hot summer. None of that pain, however, was even remotely as miserable as one particular American tourist family that paraded right in front of me. The husband wore a t-shirt and shorts, plus glaring white socks and athletic shoes that would have come out way oversaturated in Photoshop. The wife's outfit included a faded paisley muumuu and a flimsy sun hat almost as big as a sombrero. Under her arm, she carried a 3-inch thick Lonely Planet book, a pompous volume dedicated to the entire country of Greece. Already engrossed in a clamorous argument and drenched in sweat, the couple dragged their 2 distracted kids between and around the folks eating at all the tables. The husband complained over and over that it was too hot, way too hot. The kids didn't seem to mind. Their faces were filled with introverted curiosity, like they were continuously trying to figure out something in their heads. I was somewhat drunk. The conventional pace of time was lost, as it often gets in Greece, and I could not stop staring at the American family as the husband and wife complained about the unbearable Athens heat. It's too hot, he kept saying. Let's find a place that isn't so hot. Why is it so hot here? And strange variations thereof. I wanted to howl and break plates, throw a tantrum like a 3-year-old, and wring them out like soap bar rags, all while barking, well, you're in Athens in July. Of course it's hot. What the hell is the matter with you? You paid thousands of dollars to bring your whole family across oceans and continents to be here in Athens in the summer. I mean, geez. I mean, take that 900-page travel guide you've been lugging around the whole country and flip it open to page 3, where it probably mentions the weather and where it probably indicates that July in Athens is hot. But I felt indecisive, distant, and cowardly, so I said nothing. I just watched them leave the courtyard and disappear into the labyrinth of cobblestone walkways, the children still trying to figure out something in their heads. Meanwhile, the dust lingered and the Retsina was a glory to behold. The bouzouki player broke out a chromatic gypsy ballad. I closed my eyes and continued swaying. I don't think I ever wore white socks to Europe after that. Thank you.